Hello. Thank you so much, Lisa, for joining us. So I hear that you are an alumni from the class of 2017. And I just want to hear about what you love about Newman Smith and maybe what positive message do you have for our scholars right here at Newman Smith now. So tell us what you're doing. Tell us about your time at Smith and what you're doing now.
Sure. So, hi, everyone. It's nice to talk to y'all and connect to you virtually. It means a lot that I was invited to participate in this. But yeah, Newman Smith, my high school experience there was really great overall, and I'm so lucky to still be connected to so many people who influenced my experience there and my journey thereafter. But yeah, I did graduate in 2017. I have a lot of different highlights that I could share from my experience. As a GT student, I took Global and World as a combined social studies or history and English, and Parks, Mills were some of my first educators at Smith. And that was just really cool to be a part of that cohort and different kind of learning experience that has definitely, I think looking back, definitely prepared me for kind of the rigor of college courses and also the different cohort-based learning programs that I've been able to participate in through national fellowship programs. I was also a choir student all 4 years. Being a part of that choir family really meant a lot to me. And it was kind of a constant source of support throughout the 4 years. Obviously, I changed from different choirs, and was in Acapella for 2 years and also participated in all regions. But
now, just for our audience information, you were in lots of choirs, and I heard you mention 2 different ones, but the Acapella Choir is where you sing without music.
Yes, but we don't really do that. Like we still use accompanying instruments and stuff, but we view Acapella as kind of like the highest choir, if that makes sense, because it's
okay.
Yeah, because it's mixed with.
Just watch the news, and we've had another scholar on about choir as well. So whenever we get just a question, we like to clarify right in the news for everyone. But go ahead, that's awesome.
Yeah, for sure. And so yeah, definitely getting involved with fine arts and things outside of the classroom helps you find those spaces of belonging and those family environments that are so important in order for your academic success and just like the holistic high school experience. So for me, that was choir, and then also the Human Rights Forum, which was a chapter of the Junior World Affairs Council. And it was founded by students my first year of high school. And I got involved right then and continued to stay involved throughout my 4 years at Newman Smith, and also was a part of the leadership team. And through my involvement with Newman Smith's Human Rights Forum is how I got connected to SMU's Human Rights Program. The director of the program, Dr. Rick Halpern, he spoke at Smith during an event that we organized my second year. And I continued to have this cool opportunity to meet other faculty members, other students in the program. So when I was going through the college application process, I decided to apply to SMU and ultimately decided to attend because of the SMU Human Rights Program and the built-in family and support system that I knew that would provide. But that connection wouldn't have been possible without the Human Rights Forum at Newman Smith. And my involvement in that club during high school really helped clarify a lot of different things for me. Obviously gave me human rights, the terminology for my vernacular, which I never had before. Like I always knew, okay, I want to have like a positive impact and influence social change in some way, but I had never heard the term human rights before, which is a part of the problem. that we hope to address is just, raising awareness about it. But it obviously gave me that terminology, but also helped me realize that this is something I wanted to dedicate my life to personally and professionally. So all that to say, like the relationships that you're building, the connections that you're making during your high school career, like do matter. And, can end up changing the trajectory of your life. Because I don't know who or where I would be today without SMU's human rights program, but in conjunction, that wouldn't have happened without my experience at Newman Smith. So, yeah, obviously just keep doing what y'all are doing, and being who you are. And I know it's such a tough time and such a weird time for everyone, but I've been so inspired by the way that school communities in particular have, rallied around each other and offered support and just helped each other get through this just such a weird and difficult time.
Yes, I just made a note of that. I love that too. Our school community really has rallied around. We've had several other alumni on our news. But in closing, I know that you and I spoke earlier, and you talked about your first meeting at the Human Rights Forum and walking in to the theater to watch a viewing of of Girl Rising. Did you ever think that day, as a sophomore or freshman at Newman Smith, walking into that club meeting would
I was a freshman.
Yeah, a freshman. Yeah. Did you ever think that day would literally change your life?
No, I didn't. And I wasn't sure yet if I would attend because, there are so many different events happening and so many different things going on. But I ended up attending because one of my friends, another student at Newman Smith, she was attending too. So we went together.
Yeah,
it was on face value, it was just another event. But the film itself kind of changed my perspective. It was about access to education for girls, which connects a lot to my family story, with me being the daughter of Bangladeshi immigrants and kind of seeing how educational inequity shaped the different life outcomes of my parents. So like I felt a personal connection to the film, but then also I realized, oh wow, like the student organization hosted the screening that, might potentially inspire so many different people to take action like it did me. And so that's why I really wanted to get involved with it. And we got to do so many different things during my high school experience through that organization.
Awesome. Well, Lamisa, it's been a real joy to visit with you, and I can't wait for our scholars to see you on our news. I want to thank you for spending time with me, and I know I'll keep in touch with you through Miss Spanish, but I'm going to go ahead and close our news now. So let me hit stop on our record. So scholars, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.